Good evening YouTube, how's it going? I know it's been a while again since my last video and I did promise that I was going to bring out a bit more content, a bit more regularly, so I do apologise for that again. I've been mad busy and I still haven't got myself a decent PC to start doing these videos and editing them properly the way I'd like to, so I can only apologise for that. But I just figured I'd make a little video now on oral hygiene and oral health, and I just want to tell you the way I do things, and maybe you will agree, maybe you won't agree, we'll see, you know. So, one, do I brush my teeth? Yes, I do brush my teeth, but I use a more of a herbal toothpaste, which is without fluoride. So there's no sodium fluoride in the toothpaste. And the reason I choose to get a fluoride-free toothpaste is because there are numerous studies, even by reputable sources such as Harvard, which have shown that consumption of sodium fluoride consistently, regularly, over a length of time does show a decrease in your IQ levels. So there's perhaps a connection with sodium fluoride and your ability to actually perform mentally. So that would be the main reason, but then there's also different medical studies that have been done that show that it causes dental fluorosis, skeletal fluorosis, so it's calcification of the bones, calcification of the pineal gland, which we absolutely need. It's not the most important, but as part of the whole, it is definitely very important for our spiritual strength. You could make your own toothpaste. I have on occasions made my own toothpaste using things like strawberries mixed with bicarb soda and some coconut oil, or just coconut oil and bicarb soda mixed together, or just bicarb soda on its own. What else? Oil pulling is what I wanted to speak about. So I brush my teeth, and I use a fluoride-free toothpaste. The one that I use is called Aloe Dent. It's not the best. I've had others in the past which actually contained Irish sea moss, so you're actually getting a whole load of minerals in the toothpaste as well. So obviously that's going to be beneficial to your teeth, as they are completely mineral based. So no fluoride. I do brush my teeth, but if I'm quite honest, whilst taking probiotic enzymes and on a more of a fruit-based diet, I never really feel like I needed to clean my teeth. There's always no plaque and they always feel very clean. So it is definitely debatable as to whether I feel like I do need to clean my teeth, but I do anyway, because it's something that's ingrained into me since, you know, being a child. Oil pulling though, I don't actually oil pull anymore, but I did for many years. I used to oil pull religiously in the morning. I would wake up, first thing I would do was go straight for the oil. Now a lot of people, when they're oil pulling these days, are using coconut oil. I don't have anything against using coconut oil, but the whole practice of oil pulling does come from Ayurvedic medicine, and in the Ayurvedic text it does state that you should use pure sesame oil or pure sunflower oil. Now I used to use both of those, and I think obviously sesame oil is very, very strong tasting, and they're both a lot stronger tasting than coconut oil. Of course, coconut oil is definitely more palatable for anybody, especially as you can get the one that doesn't even taste like coconuts if you didn't like coconuts. And it's coconut oil is antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral. So it is great overall for your oral health and oral hygiene, but there is some bacteria in your mouth that you don't want to kill, so I wouldn't say it's the optimal oil to use. Now when I was using sesame oil, I found sesame oil was the optimal oil to use. Of course, pure, organic, extra virgin, the best oil you can find, the best grade oil that you can find is going to be the best. But sesame oil was what seemed to make the most amount of difference to me in the cleanliness of the teeth, in the lack of plaque, and in just that fresh mouth feeling that you get from cleaning your teeth. But I was cleaning my teeth as well, but I would oil pull and then I would clean my teeth. But again, after oil pulling, I never really felt like I needed to clean my teeth. But yeah, so if you are oil pulling with coconut oil, try out some sesame oil, because it's although it's pretty much just as expensive as the coconut oil. So if not, go for the sunflower oil, because that is again nearly just as good as the sesame oil. So cleaning my teeth, I didn't mention one other thing. Apart from the fluoride-free toothpaste, I only brush my teeth actually once a day, but I only eat once a day also, so, you know, and I brush them in the morning as well. It's a weird thing that I got going on, but this is what feels the freshest and the most healthy for my oral hygiene. So, you know, I'll eat my meal of the evening, and I will take probiotic supplements before I go to bed, just swish them round in my mouth and allow them to sit and swallow the rest of them. And in the morning, I will then clean my teeth. But there's never really a feel like I need to. You know, it's fresh breath, fresh feeling in the mouth, and it's you know, there's no plaque. It doesn't feel dirty. It's not like that scratchy, horrible feeling. And again, sorry, I didn't even mention. So when I do clean my teeth, though, with my fluoride-free toothpaste, I said it's called Aloe Dent. Not the best, but it's of the fluoride-free toothpaste, the natural toothpaste, it's one of the cheaper ones. So what I also add on top of that is a little bit of bicarbonate of soda, and that's, again, you know, you don't want to brush too hard if you're going to use something like bicarbonate of soda, because it is abrasive and it will damage the teeth, the enamel, over time if you're brushing really, really hard. So a soft, light brush, if you're going to use something like that on top of it. Most toothpastes do put bicarbonate of soda in there anyway. I just like to get some extra in there because it's alkalizing, and it's great for cleaning, great for whitening, gives you lovely white teeth. So that's pretty much it. So oral hygiene is what I'm saying is that if you're raw vegan, your oral hygiene is pretty much going to be top all the time anyway. I have had issues in the past from when I wasn't vegan. You know, I've had weak teeth and stained teeth, and, you know, teeth that never felt clean, a mouth that never felt clean, and it's just totally different now. It's crazy because you're on a raw vegan diet and you literally just don't feel like you ever need to clean your teeth. You don't feel like you've got bad breath. People don't tell you, you know, if you ask someone, they don't tell you you've got bad breath. You don't have bad sweat, you don't have bad anything really. It's really crazy after the detox period, I will say, because during the detox period you're going to smell terrible. But yeah, I mean, that's it. So if you've got any thoughts on that, please comment below. You might think, well, you dirty dirty vegan fool, only cleaning your teeth once a day. But honestly, you know, you try it out. And the probiotics I mentioned, I would say that if you're not on a raw vegan diet, they probably are more of a necessity to take as a supplement, because you need those extra enzymes, because you're not producing as many enzymes as what you are actually using if you're eating cooked food. So, I mean, obviously I'm eating a raw vegan diet and I'm still taking the probiotics, but that's because I just believe that we are so enzyme deficient. And I believe a lot in what Lou Corona says and speaks about with enzymes and probiotics. And, you know, I've tested his theories out, and I've been taking large therapeutic amounts of them for nearly 2 months now, and I'm going to stop doing that soon. I'm actually reducing the amount that have been taking. But it's crazy, you know, like it's like a forever detox. Like, you thought you were clean, but you weren't. Those probiotics will tell you that you weren't, because you'll see, you know, like, even you get like plaques coming out your nose. You're like, I never used to need to blow my nose because the raw vegan diet seemed to give me the nourishment and the immunity of really having no mucus in the body, for one, and always feeling healthy. But as soon as I started taking those probiotics, more stuff started coming out. And I know it's a bit of a disgusting subject, but we'll go even further than that in other videos. This was about oral hygiene, so I'll cap it at that. But thanks very much, YouTube, for listening, and thanks for being patient. And you know, I've given no content for like a week, and it's same again previous to that, so thank you for being patient if you are still watching these videos. If you like this video and you like the content, please hit the subscribe and the thumbs up button. And comment below if you want to comment. Yeah, that's it. I don't want to take it any longer because these videos are always going on and on and on these days. I've got used to the camera now, you can see, guys, so I'm just chatting away forever and ever, and maybe it's nonsense, maybe it's not, it's not nonsense, guys. Alright. Alright, thank you very much for watching. Okay, I'll see you in the next one, guys.